and sip Harshal, sip Sanjay, Deepatma, sip Chidanand and Meenakshi, sip Sachin, sip Air Sip. Welcome to another evening of Ask Air. And like we say, it is so important for us to spend this time, to me, more important even than breathing. Because if you are breathing and you are not living, then you are no better than dead. What is the use of just breathing? If you don't know what are you breathing, you don't know who you are, why you are here, what is this breath, what is giving you life till your death, where did you come from, where will you go? Today I was watching so many people, they're all acting happy. They're acting. Oh, I did like this, I did like that. People, you hear people's conversation, sometimes it's frivolous. Frivolous means so sundry, but that's all they know. And therefore there is a limitation. So let us start today. Who has any questions? It can be any subject, any subject. Today's open session. Every Sunday, the open session. Ask Care has any question on life, God, happiness, karma, spirituality. Where are you on the journey? What have you achieved? What is holding you back? Are you happy? Are you peaceful? Are you blissful? What are the spiritual challenges you face? This is an opportunity. We have Laveen and Sukeshini and Sadanand. Laveen, Sukeshini, and Sadanand.
Shivoham Air.
Shivoham.
I was hearing you on happiness. I try to go every day, every evening at 7. That's around
Yes.
9 here. So
Yes.
happiness and peace of mind. I missed the yesterday's session on peace of mind, but I heard it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You would define like happiness. If I'm happy, I have peace of mind. And if I'm, is the relation, it'll be the, like, I want you to explain. I'm
See.
seeing, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you do not have peace of mind, can you be happy? You may have excitement, but if you don't have peace of mind, peace is the foundation. Rather, you may be happy. For example, you may be happy you bought a new car, for example. But if you don't have peace of mind, whether the car is registered in your name, the car is safe, when you don't have peace, that happiness doesn't last, it disappears. You
Yeah.
need peace of mind.
Mhm.
So this is what is the connection. When you say, when according to you, Laveen, what is happiness according to you? Uh,
Happiness of
Don't try to define. Just tell me casually. What is happiness according to you?
not having to face any, like, turbulence in life. I will say you can define turbulence as any turbulence. We go through so many. So happiness, happy without material things. If you're peaceful, you are happy. If you don't have that, like many turbulence, many incidents happen in your life which take you away from that peace. Like yesterday, Krishna was saying, we can't keep that stability. Situations in life
Yeah.
don't let you have that stability. You keep on falling. We hear you, we are here, we are very peaceful. Then when we go to situations come, again we are losing, the peace of mind.
Correct.
So
So you are not able to keep that happiness steady. You're not, suppose somebody comes and tells you something, you feel bad.
yeah.
Suppose you read something, you feel bad. You become unhappy.
Yes.
And what you just said, according to what you said in simple words, happiness is a state of not being unhappy. This is what you tried to say.
Yes. Yeah.
Because if you're unhappy, then
Yeah.
you're not happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're happy, then you're not unhappy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
But what makes you, suppose today you're just having, when I go to Singapore, I go to Häagen-Dazs and have a cup of I have ice cream on Orchard Road. So
Yeah.
you have an ice cream. You feel happy.
Yeah.
But then after 2 minutes, I start saying, "Oh, I have the ice cream has caught my throat. Now my throat is paining."
Yeah.
So I'm saying these are waves of. But when you have peace, then you don't need pleasure to make you happy. You enjoy peace without even having any pleasure.
Yeah. But how
And
to
when
be steady? Situations in life, how to keep that steadiness in that state of
still the
mind,
mind, still the mind.
still in the mind.
Because when there is, yesterday's session was that still the mind, peace you will find. What peace is like a lake. Imagine a lake with no ripples. Still lake, like a picture postcard. Beautiful lake. But the moment if you drop a pebble in that lake, ripples are there.
mm, mm, mm,
So peace is about being still, being calm, being no noise, no misery, no disturbance, peace.
mm. Okay.
How to get that peace is a challenge to transcend the mind and the ego. The ego also creates anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. It
Mm.
the first one who robs the peace is the mind,
Fine.
and the next second one is the ego.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I would like
But
to check,
I
but
don't know whether you got all your answers. If there's something incomplete, please come back because you asked a general question.
yes.
Is there anything specific that you were trying to ask beyond this?
No. On spirituality, I don't know where I stand. If you ask, you were asking, how do you know yourself? Like, I started my journey very weird and vague, I will say. I love to listen to, like, Dada satsangs. I took initiation from RS because my family, like, mom and things. And then I have many questions about this, but I don't know where. I love to listen to knowledge and try and apply it. I don't know whether I will ever get enlightenment or am I on that journey, stepping, climbing the ladder, maybe. So
So
I'm
if
just,
you're in this call, if you're in this call, then this call is all about that. So obviously you're on the ship already.
yeah. So in June, I came across this call and I'm already on the ship. So I
Yeah,
feel happy and I'm, push myself not to feel sleepy. Like it's 10:45 now. I
yeah.
wake up. So I like, I want to, this is like my vitamin dose I'm getting every day.
So therefore you're already in the ship. The ship is reaching the destination. You have to be on the ship. You have to be awake. You have to follow the process. You will reach there.
Yeah.
And so don't doubt. One of the biggest problems in enlightenment today, I wrote a chapter. The chapter is called doubt. If you doubt enlightenment, you can never be enlightened.
Okay.
In my
But
book today, I just wrote a chapter called doubt.
like my Sanskrit, like, even if I'd heard Swami Chinmayananda at one of the talks here, I can't, speak all difficult words about, shlokas and Bhagavad Gita shlokas. I don't like to, I like the simple terms what you're talking at, which go in, like,
I also don't speak on shlokas. I don't speak shlokas. I don't know shlokas. I don't need to know shlokas.
yeah. Okay.
So you're good. You're
I'm
good to go.
I'm on the right road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sukeshini, Sadanand, anyone.
Good evening, sir. Shivoham.
Shivam
So,
Sukeshini.
on the 22 roadblocks which you mentioned day before yesterday, so on duty, can you give more explanation
On
on this 11th point duty?
duty. On duty.
Yes.
So see, Sukeshini, you have duty and I have duty. We both have duty.
Correct.
So sometimes we have a duty, and the duty stops us from being enlightened. Just now, Lavin, she's in Singapore. She's saying it is going to be 11 o'clock in the night, 10:45 in the night now. So she's thinking like her duty in the morning is to wake up early. She has to sleep. But now she will be awake till 12 o'clock. But she is thinking my duty to enlightenment is more important than my duty to sleep. I'm just giving you an example. So duty, we have got so many duties. We have duties to our family, our children, our work, our we have a duty to our body, our health. What about duty to God? What about duty to SIP? When are we going to get enlightened? If we do not get enlightened, then we have not done our biggest duty. So what my guru told me, Dada, when he was talking to me once, he told me the three biggest roadblocks are duty, lust, and shame. Duty means you think I have something else important to do. No, there can be nothing more important than this. When you feel this is, many people are not on this call every day. Can you tell me why, Sukeshini? Why are many people missing this call every day? Why?
Because they don't take this as a priority.
Because they have some other important duty.
Mm.
If this was the important duty, then they miss this call. There would be 200 people every day on this call. There are some people who come on Monday, some who come on Tuesday, some who come on Wednesday, but there are some who come every day. So it's more than it is a duty to SIP. Why am I on this call every day? It's my duty to sip. If I have some other duty and I miss my duty to sip, then can I attain my goal?
No.
So duty can become a roadblock. What duty? Duty to somebody. Some people that the mother is sick, the mother-in-law is sick. Still, they come on the line and they hear on earpods, they hear on earphones, but they don't. They may not be on their video, but they still want to be on the call. Got it? You got the idea?
Yes.
So our worldly duty, to answer your question, our worldly duty should not take us away from enlightenment. If they take us away, then we fail. Then it becomes a roadblock.
One more question I had.
Yeah.
When we are on this path, why should we get fear of becoming enlightened? Why
Yeah,
is that?
because many people are afraid. What if I get enlightened? Then I will have to leave this world. I will have to leave my loved ones. I have to leave my house. You don't have to leave anything, no?
Oh, yeah.
But the fear, the mind creates a fear. Oh, if you become enlightened, you have to become tapasvi. If you become enlightened, you have to become a sadhu, sannyasi. Is it true? Do you have to become?
No, because you have clearly mentioned and very simplified these things. So I don't think so that fear, but I just wanted to clarify.
The fear of getting enlightened. What if I get enlightened? Then what if I stop watching movies? Then what if I stop meeting my friends? Then what if I stop enjoying good food? Then what? All kinds of then what will come? This may not be your roadblock. It may be somebody else's roadblock.
Okay.
Sadanand.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sadanand, Anima, Bala, Nitai, Gopal. Yeah. We have 5 more in the list. Sir.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
See, in the spirituality, the aha moment, when it takes place, it is a spiritually awakening or it is a self-realization?
It is that self-realization that awakens you spiritually. What is self-realization, Kumar Swami? What is self-realization is that I realize I am not Ravi.
Yes.
When who am I? I am the spirit.
Yes.
So then you reach that state of Sadanand. Sadanand means what? No body, no mind, no ego.
Yes.
That is that moment. Then when the moment comes, so Sadanand, when that moment comes, we cannot go back. For example, how to explain to you? When a beggar, I'm giving a suppose, I'm giving you a short story which we have told before, but very short story. When the beggar on the street realizes that he was mad beggar for 10 years, but he is the son of the king, and he is the king. After he realizes he is the son of the king, he is the king. Can we go back and be beggar?
No.
That is what is realization. That
So
is
it is
awakening.
so this is in the awakening is a spark, but the spark should be stabilized forever.
See, I'm asking you, suppose that beggar, he knows he's king. Should he go back and be beggar again?
No.
But
He
if he's a
cannot.
mad fellow, if he's mad fellow,
No, he cannot go.
no, if mad, he'll go. No, if he's a mad fellow, he'll go back and beg.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, as long as we are in consciousness and we are getting the awakening, we will never go back. It is a permanent transformation. The caterpillar becomes a butterfly. The butterfly cannot go back to caterpillar.
So it can be called as a self-realization?
It's a transformation.
Only
It's a metamorphosis. It's a metamorphosis. It's complete. When I became AiR, Atma in Ravi from Ravi, can I go back to Ravi?
No.
First thing I told everybody, Ravi is dead.
Dead. Body dead.
Ravi body, name, body is not dead. Body is alive, but the identity is dead. The identity, the ego of Ravi is no more. But if I go back to Ravi, if I say, okay, I am big AiR, but today I feel like having one gin tonic. Give me one gin. I want to drink gin. That means I'm not fully awakened.
Yes, yes.
Done, sir?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Anima. Thank you. Anima, Bala, Nitai, Gopal.
Yep, I love you all. Can you hear me
Yes.
clearly?
Yes, Jasmine. Today is clear. Tell me.
Okay, I have three questions today, but first I want to say that the Zoom calls are changing my life. I've been so happy. I was in the car and I was just smiling and I was so happy. And I thought, why are you so happy? And I looked up and somebody's license plate in front of me said AiR in capital letters. I wish I could have took a picture of it. And I just wanted to share that story. So I felt like that was still telling me that's why I'm so happy. So I'm so
I wish
thankful.
I wish everybody in the call is as happy as you. I wish everybody feels the same because you come on the call every day and you repeat the same thing every day. It's like Bala. Bala will come and tell same thing Bala will say every day. But see, this is called this is called auto suggestion. You program yourself of the importance of this, and it helps you more and more and more. But you know, Jasmine, not everybody is fortunate to make the decision. For example, you're investing 1 hour every day. You will only invest 1 hour if it is giving you the return, ROI. It's called return on investment. If you don't get the return on investment, you will not spend 1 hour every day. So that is what is important, to invest your time and your attention. But we want to answer your three questions today. So go ahead.
Okay, yes, the calls, I feel like they keep me above water from drowning. But I feel like I'm doing the same thing every day. So I don't know if there's a routine that you have, a suggestion that I can do to help elevate me because I studied the notes, but I feel like I'm not able to, I don't know. I just feel like it's the same thing every day and I can be doing more besides getting on the calls and studying the notes.
So, what I can guide you if you want to be in that state of eternal consciousness, today I'm giving you a new word, which you may not have been following. The word I'm giving you is called yoga. And
Okay.
yoga does not mean exercise of the hand. You must try to read on this, and I'll try to send you. Yoga means yuj, yuj or union. How to stay in union with SIP. How you're enjoying this 1 hour every day, Jasmine, you will enjoy the 24 hours the same way. If you remain as a yogi, means you have to move from the yoga of meditation, the yoga of devotion, the yoga of action, the yoga of education. This call is the yoga of education. But for example, if you go and meet people and see SIP in them, and you adjust loving them like they are SIP, that becomes the yoga of action, or the yoga of prema yoga, the yoga of divine love. So if you want to feel this divine feeling more, so today I'm giving you a word. Try to learn a little bit more, and maybe one of these days we will do a one-word session. Maybe on Monday. Tomorrow we can do. We'll do this word tomorrow for your sake. Tomorrow I will talk on the one word of yoga. So we will have a session tomorrow. Monday, I'm giving you time to prepare everybody. We will talk tomorrow only of what is yoga. Many people are confused about yoga. So tomorrow we'll talk of yoga. Second question, Jasmine.
Okay. Yesterday you told someone be in the world but not of the world. You said that was important for peace. How can I do that when like the day involves so much of the world? Like how can I
So,
do that?
so it's like being in McDonald's. It's being in McDonald's. If you're in McDonald's, it doesn't mean that you have to eat all the fries and all the burgers and all the peri peri and everything. You don't have to be lost in McDonald's. So let me give you, so you can go there and you can order a salad, or you can order one portion of a one sausage biscuit or whatever you want, and you can just enjoy that meal without sinking in it. Let me give you another example. Suppose you take a child to a toy shop. What happens to the child in a toy shop?
They get lost.
They get complain. Oh, mama, I want this. Oh, papa, I want this. Papa, I want this ball. I want this doll. I want this train. I want this plane. I want this. Correct or not?
Correct.
But does the adult become the same? Is the adult lost in the toy shop?
No.
That is exactly being in the toy shop, but not off the toy shop.
Okay, that was a good example. Thank you.
Yeah. So I just give you all some examples for you to. So this world is like a toy shop.
Okay.
So you
Last
don't you
question.
don't get lost in this world. Be aware of this world. Be in consciousness of this world.
Okay. I asked a question the other day and you told me to go inside myself because SIP is inside me. And I think you said something to say, I have this fear and I don't want to be afraid and I want to overcome this fear. I don't understand what happens next after that.
So, and did you go inside and say this, or you are supposed to go inside and say this?
I went inside and said it and I don't know what's supposed to happen next.
Okay, no, what's supposed to happen is that the power inside, once it's strong, it's when you are conscious of that power inside, you will realize that you are capable of handling any fear. You will realize that let the fear, first of all, the fear may not happen. First point. And if it happens, the first point the fear will do is you will say, we will cross the bridge when we come to it. The first things you will learn from SIP is the fear is just a fear. It's not a danger. The danger is standing in front of you. A danger is like a tiger in front of you. A fear is the worry that a tiger may come in front of you. So the first thing that you do when you go inside is SIP will tell you, relax, just relax. And then the second thing that will happen is that if the fear ever had to happen, SIP is strong enough to face it. SIP inside you will say, I am strong enough to face it. This is what should happen.
Okay,
Then you are
thank
in
you.
consciousness. Then you are in full. If your mind is trying to steal this away, still your mind, kill your mind, and tell yourself, SIP can solve any problem. SIP is greater than any fear. Got it?
Thank you. Yes, got
Any more?
it.
Or you got all your answers?
I got all my answers.
Thank you. Thank you, Bala.
Pranam Guruji, love you Guruji.
Ram, bole Bala.
Guruji, yesterday you were saying that you have to be apart, don't be the part of the world. So I contemplated on that, Guruji. You have to be the witness. So you don't get attached to the world because कभी खुशी कभी गम. अगर कभी खुशी कभी गम में attach हो गए तो enlightenment बहुत दूर हो जाएगी, गुरुजी. So
Bala, don't be apart. Be apart. Apart means उससे अपने को दूर रखो. जैसे you be understand, you are not, this world is just a drama, it's a leela.
So you have to be
Maya.
witness, no Guruji.
Witness. वही है.
तो कभी खुशी कभी गम, because opposites goes together. कभी happy है तो sad होने वाला है तो you stay away from it. That I contemplated and I
if you are a part of it,
yeah,
then you will feel khushi and gum, both you will feel.
Yeah.
But if you are not a part of it, if you are apart from it, then
you are just a witness ना, कुछ भी नहीं है.
You're watching the show.
Yeah.
You're enjoying the movie.
Guruji, I contemplated on that and Guruji, वो जो है ना सोचने का, Guruji, I was so happy with that कि I could do that, मुझे at least for 24 hours, Guruji.
See, अगर जो लोग अभी आप practice करते हैं, आप contemplate करते हैं, then you enjoy the bliss.
Yeah.
But some people, they come and they think this call is just like one entertainment. Then if some people come, कभी time है, ठीक है, आज Sunday छुट्टी, चलो आज AiR को सुनेंगे, छुट्टी है आज. Then okay, it's good to come. Some better than those people who are not coming on the call. But how can you remain in Satchit Anand? How can you remain always in that bliss? Ab dekha Jasmine, she's not an Indian. She's another country, another time zone, another complete culture. फिर भी कैसे इस कॉल पे है? Bliss है. Bliss is French girl. French girl from Quebec. 10 साल से follow कर रही है.
Guruji, today it is our most auspicious occasion. So I just want to say two lines, Guruji. Sing 2 lines. Actually, this is seeking forgiveness, Guruji. So, आपको और मेरा कुछ भी हुआ होगा, तो I am sorry for that. So, I just want to say, मन वचन काया से कष्ट कोई हमने पहुंचाया हो, जाने या अनजाने में कभी दिल आपका हमने दुखाया हो. ये हाथ जोड़कर हृदय स्थल पर हम अंतर मन से कहते हैं, मैत्री का पर्व महान है, ये हम खमत खामना करते हैं. So I seek for what we say forgiveness, Guruji. I am sorry for
कभी
whatever.
है ये क्षमा दिवस कभी है? ये क्षमा दिवस
Today, and I have to announce one thing, that I am declaring that you are my guru now. Everything roaming and everything is cut off, Guruji. अभी सब खत्म हो गई, तलाश खत्म हो गई, सब खत्म हो गई, Guruji. And I,
good.
what we say, today is the big day of this thing. Jain
Jain.
का, हाँ, Jain का है, Guruji. So
क्षमा दिवस.
हाँ, क्षमा दिवस.
मीनाक्षी will tell us something more. मीनाक्षी, आप गए कि आज क्षमा दिवस? सबको बोला माफ करो, सब मुझे माफ करो,
Guruji,
माफ करो प्लीज मुझे. All my friends, I have lot of Marwadi friends. I have lot of Marwadi and Jain friends. So on
okay.
क्षमा दिवस, I now don't meet them, but they used to come and tell me, थोड़ा माफ करो यार, क्या किया मैंने, तुमने क्या किया? नहीं कुछ भी नहीं किया, जाने अनजाने में कुछ भी किया तो माफ करो.
With my emotions, with my actions.
Okay.
And
Okay,
Guruji, I want to share. I used to go in Samadhi in Mission, Guruji, Pune. I 100 times I was in tears. I used to sit hours near that Samadhi. I don't know why I used to sit over there. But, and Dada also met me twice, thrice, Guruji. वो बहुत rare होता था. But now I understood what was the plan of divine behind that. So
okay, good. Okay, good. Nitai, thank you. Nitai and Gopal.
Thank you, Guruji, for everything, Guruji.
Nitai and Gopal.
Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam.
I have a quick question again. Just, I also thought that there are two different things you do, which is this: you are trying to do Atmagyan to everybody, and on the you have a seva part. You have charitable organizations that you run, but now you handed over that part of your job, and then you do this Atmagyan part more than the charitable work. I thought at one point that once my family duties are less and less, then I would rather be involved with some charitable organization or something, that sort of work. But clearly you put priority over the exploration of self-realization than being involved with charitable organization. Am I making the question clear?
Yeah. Let me explain to you. So there are two questions here. Okay. Question number one: is doing charity good or bad? Of course, doing charity is very good. I did charity for 30 years and continue to doing it.
Yeah.
But then why have I given up doing charity directly to others and doing Atmagyan? That's the second part of the question.
I mean, yeah, you may have your reasons, but as I was thinking,
but if you understand the reason, then it will help you to evolve in life. So when you are a normal human being, you want to do good karma. And good karma means serving others, doing charity, being compassionate, being kind. Some people say, I give education to people, I pay people's fees. Is it not? So many people, they are give a lot of their savings to give children's education. Some people say, we said no, not education. I said more important than education is roti kapda makan, give food, give shelter, give clothing. So we gave that. Then I felt very important. What about people, sick people? So we opened a hospital for some time. We are running a hospital with operation theater and kidney dialysis we did. Today, what is my realization? If I do charity, if I serve the manifestations of God, it's very good. But this is known to many people as good karma. Lakhs of people in this world are doing good karma. But Atmagyan is not being done by anybody. And Atmagyan is far more important than charity. So if you had an option of doing charity or Atmagyan, you have to go to Atmagyan. But if you are not capable of giving Atmagyan, then do charity. It's the second best thing to do.
So my question was,
yeah, your question?
Why is this that you think that Atmagyan is more important than charity? Should I feel selfish about pursuing Atmagyan over
No,
charity?
no, because doing charity is serving the body, which we are not. And doing Atmagyan is serving the soul, which is God. The body is a manifestation, is an indirect way of serving God. If you are able to do karma yoga, if you're doing charity as karma yoga, that is as good as Atmagyan. But a person who is a karma yogi should evolve to that state of sharing his wisdom, his enlightenment. That is the greatest work we can do in this world. Are you getting that point? Take my example. If I was continuing to do charity, suppose I was not doing this Atmagyan, I was doing charity, Nitai, then what would I
Yes.
be doing?
You will be running the hospitals, running
And
these
what would I be
organizations,
doing?
serving some people,
Taking
their
100,
body.
200, 300, 500 people pain of the body.
Yeah.
But that is not important compared to realizing we are God. We are the soul. That is more important.
Okay. Thank you.
So you need to, and don't be impatient. Keep going. You ask me the question, it's gone in your head. When you reach a point, it is only when you reach a point you can let go. Otherwise, you can't let go. And I'm not closed my charity. The charity work continues, and I inspire people and I oversee it, and still very much part of my life. But directly, I don't pay too much attention to it. Directly, I pay attention to this, because teaching you this is more important than teaching you charity. By teaching you charity, I cannot help you get moksha. But by teaching you this, I can help you get moksha. By doing charity, you cannot get liberated.
Thank
You
you.
get caught in karma. But by doing this work, I can help you get liberated, nirvana, moksha. Gopal and Meenakshi. Over,
Thank
Nitai. Any more question, Nitai?
No, that was
Thank
my
you.
question. Thank you.
Gopal and Meenakshi. And since it's a Sunday, it's an open session. Anybody has any beginner's question, any open question, any pending question, today is the time. No, there's no topic. There's no. We had everybody's open session. Gopal and Meenakshi.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I bow down to sleep, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, in June I have started attending Zoom call,
Yes, sir.
and most of the time I'm regular, but sometimes due to connectivity. So what is
Yes.
happening? There were a lot of questions in my mind because I was reading also books, J. Krishnamurti. I have a habit of reading all those things. So, but what I am finding in a few days, all my questions are. I don't have any desire to ask any question. Is it a good sign?
Very good sign. But while that's a very good sign, it should lead you to that state of awakening, which means that you should, if you don't have questions, you should do a lot of contemplation, and you should keep putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and you should reach that state where you see God inside you and
Yes.
God in everybody. If you are not yet reaching that state of seeing God in everybody, you have to ask the question, why? If you have not overcome the mind and ego, you have to ask the question, why? If you have been able to overcome mind and ego and you feel God everywhere, then there's no questions.
Actually, what happens, sir? It is a practical thing. One ounce is more important than tons of knowledge. So my mind comes without thinking much about philosophical aspect and technical things. I know that I am soul. Soul is sheep, and sheep is all. I am sheep. So I think that all the energy I should focus on realizing all these things and working on it. So
Very good.
all the questions, what happens, even some technical details of Gita and other things are there. I don't have any desire, sir. But I am practicing living enlightenment and other things. This is my priority has become like I should
Very good.
behavior, relationship. This is a good sign, sir.
Very good sign.
And
Gopal,
yes,
you
sir.
you don't just have to ask question to impress you or me or anybody. No, your asking question will happen when, Gopal, when suppose you are practicing something today, something came in your mind. Normally,
Yes.
when you are not yet enlightened, some questions will come to the mind, or some behavior will happen, or something you see on the TV, or something you read, or somebody says something. You want to clarify that point. then you have to ask the question.
No, what happens, no, whatever I see, some jargon, philosophical jargon, technical things are there. So I think that why should I go in details all these things, investing
Very
my
good.
time?
So, no, as long as you are
This,
if you are in Ananda, you can see sip in you, sip in
yes.
all. You are in that bliss. No need to ask question.
And then what happens, sir? Recently I have come to my village town in North Bihar.
Yeah.
So I generally ask I all these gyan and teachings I share with my brother and relatives. Some because your teaching is very simple. Anybody can understand. It is not technical jargon, other things. So I asked my younger brother, older brother, do you have any question? Then he is telling, I just asked your some remarks, sir, because he will be motivated and people will like. He was saying,
Gopal, we lost you, Gopal. Is Gopal there? Okay. When he was just telling us something important, we lost him. Okay, we'll try to get him back. So if Gopal comes, and please give him there and we'll speak to him. But in the meanwhile, Meenakshi, let Gopal come.
Good evening.
Yes.
I also seek forgiveness today. If I ever hurt you for unwillingly, if I have ever hurt you with my words or my body or my action or whatever, I also seek forgiveness today because it's
क्या था आपने हाथ में क्या था
what?
आपने हाथ में कुछ लिखा क्या मेहंदी में कुछ डाला क्या आपने
Acha, it is like Paryushan Mahaparv. Like Paryushan has started, so that is why I have.
Okay, अभी मैं कुछ समझाऊं मैं कुछ आप
Like,
समझने will you listen to something now?
yeah, sir.
If you realize you are God and you realize I am God, then God needs to take forgiveness from God?
No, so but I think these are for this manifestations because we are complex of body, mind, and ego.
नहीं आप करो लेकिन understand what I'm saying. आप समझिए ना ये जो लोग क्षमा नहीं जो क्षमा पूछते हैं they are still in the normal state of life. They are not enlightened.
I understand, sir. Completely understand. But the thing is, because we are not enlightened yet, and we are still in this.
That's okay. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong in seeking forgiveness. It's a positive sign. It's not a negative sign. But I just made you understand. I'm just making you understand what happens when you go beyond. Then you reach that state.
Yes, sir. We want to go to that state. We want to attain the state which Mahavir also attained, which Buddha also attained, which you also attained. So we want to attain that state, sir.
So the more you realize the truth, the more you are closer to the attainment of that.
Yes.
Okay. Is Gopal back? Thank you.
I have question.
Yes,
I have question.
And Gopal, if you're back, please raise your hand, Gopal, if you're back. Yes, bolo.
Yeah. So, sir, first question I have today is I want to understand the law of attraction because what happening? I am carrying a baby now inside me. So, so the thing is, the people say ki you whatever you will attract, it will happen to your baby as well. So, I want to understand a little bit more about this. What should I do?
You only understand this. That SIP has created SIP inside you.
Yes.
And you just give that powerful vibration that baby is SIP. And attract to that baby that spiritual knowledge which can make that baby a Buddha. Don't try to attract anything else in that what you keep your awakens, keep your consciousness full of the awakening that will reach the baby. How many months is the baby now?
5.
So just and complete surrender. Complete surrender, eliminate negative thoughts, eliminate anger, eliminate ego. Keep yourself in consciousness. And what if you attract, you will tell the only thing that you need to keep repeating and attracting is this, that SIP has appeared inside me. May my baby realize SIP. That's all you need to attract. Nothing more you need to do.
Nice. That should be the only prayer.
Nothing else. Nothing else matters. And complete surrender. Whatever Prabhu wants, we are here to accept the divine will. We don't know what is the plan of Prabhu. The child in your womb has got its own karma, nothing to do with you. Can you change the karma of that baby inside you? Can you change the karma?
No, sir, not at all. I have faced so many karmas
Yeah.
before as well,
Just,
so I know.
just be peaceful. You need to obviously take care of your health as per the guidelines. Take those health, take care of your health, and keep yourself in spiritual awareness. That's all.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. So
Thank
one more thing. Sorry,
Yeah.
one more thing.
Yes.
Uh,
Gopal, after this, Gopal will continue what your brother was telling, Gopal, after Meenakshi. Yes.
so, sir, Nitai sir was asking for charity. So I also had one question on charity. Like in our religion, what we do charity for creating temple instead of giving it to needy people. So what's your opinion on that? We should do it or we should not, because it is very high in our it is very high level, like in our religion, that so much
So,
donations are given for the temples and all.
see, everybody has got their own logic now. Whether you give donation to a temple, whether you give donation for charity, all these are good karma. But ultimately, Meenakshi, what we are talking on this call is the highest, right? You have to be
Huh.
free from this karma. You have to be free from this temple business. You have to be free from the charity business. The attention has to be only on Atmagyan, only on Nirvan, only on Moksha, only on enlightenment. Our complete attention should be on enlightenment. Nothing else is important. So there's nothing wrong, as you said, people who are doing better than spending money on beer and whiskey, What is better, spending money on beer and whiskey or temple?
Temple, obviously.
Then, but if you want to spend on a better cause, I told you what Sukeshini did. Sukeshini took her money, 2-3 months earnings, and she bought books and she gave children. Spirituality for children. How can there be a better way? How can just by giving that money to temple, how that will help? But this she has spent 500, 600 books she has given to children to become awakened. What a highest sign of karma yogi that is. Very, very high sign of karma yoga. Thank you. Gopal, thank you. Thank you. Gopal, kya hua tha? Your brother was telling something,
Yes,
Gopal.
sir. Actually, sir, I have come to my village, sir. Village. From there, I am attending the concert. So I discuss all these things, Gyan things, because your teaching is very simple, sir.
Correct. So you told your
Very,
brother, so
very
what your
simple.
brother told?
So what I asked him, do you have any question, practical thing? So
हाँ.
he is telling कि हम देखते हैं कि किसी को I am suggesting something, it's good for him. But he's even after repetitive suggesting him, and I have the vision that this is good for him, but he's not following it. He's given an example like Yuvraj Singh was a cricketer, a good cricketer, Yuvraj Singh. But his father used to beat him, and when children, you do this, follow this path, play cricket, but intentionally he's forcing him. Ultimately, he became success. But what he is saying, some person, some relative, he's seeing that if the person following this path, he will become successful and good life. But he's not following. So I become sad. How to overcome it, sir? So you can give something, sir. This is general public question, sir.
Gopal, there are so many people in my life, in my own family. I'm able to teach you. I'm not able to teach my own family. What I can do? Should I become sad?
No, what should be approach, sir? So that
Nothing. Pray. Tell Prabhu, तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम. Oh Lord, may this teaching which I am sharing to my brother, may it go in his head. If today or tomorrow, may it reach him. Because Gopal, you cannot force anybody to be enlightened. You cannot push anybody to be enlightened. You cannot inject. It's not an injection.
only you can suggest and pray. That is, no?
I'm telling you, my Dada, Guruji, Dada,
Yes.
there were 50,000 people coming to him.
Oh, yes, sir.
Why I did not find anybody else getting enlightened? Why? He taught me the path. Why other people he could not teach the same path?
It means you followed diligently.
And no, everybody has got their own life journey. This is not for everybody. It is not like one. It is not. It is not like, one Guruji cannot give the enlightenment to his children. That's why they give the successor to somebody else who's enlightened, not to their children.
But sometimes some gyan is does a click in the
You
mind.
keep on trying. How many days you're there in the village? You keep on trying. You keep on teaching them. You keep on telling them. Don't have to feel sad.
Okay.
Yeah. In karma yoga, as a karma yogi, karam karo, phal ki ichha mat karo. You teach the brothers. Don't expect them to be enlightened, or you keep on teaching. Keep on teaching.
Whatever I understand. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The rest you leave it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Ravina and then Bala. Ravina and Bala.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Yeah. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all of you. Okay. Guruji, I wanted to ask you in regard to Maya. Like we have day, night, and opposites, like male, female. Is Maya the feminine energy of God Himself? And if yes, is it to just keep us tested? Like it's like tested with different levels of negativity and attractions? Is it like that?
If I tell you to go out of your house and look at the sky and count the number of stars, can you do it for me?
No.
Why you cannot do it? I'm asking you to go and count how many stars are there.
Can't. It's not my bas ki baat.
So Ravina, to understand God, Maya, feminine part, किसी की बस की बात नहीं. These are all fairy tales. They're all stories people tell to make it interesting. So people like Ravina will say, is it? So Ravina will say, Maya, वो भगवान की है. Then they show Maya ka picture. Say, Maya is looking very nice. The color of the shade of the skin is looking like Revlon 442. We don't want this now. This is the problem in life. Maya means this whole world is sip. Maya means you and me, the butterfly, the bee, the tree, the mountain, the sea. Everything is Maya. Everything is Maya. Everything is sip. Full stop. Can we know anything beyond this? We cannot. How good looking is Maya? Does she look like an Indian or an American? No. This is not relevant.
Okay, so what about this Satan? And okay, you talk about thoughts being negative and a full of bundle of all wrong this NEPs. But uski jad kya hai? Is it only as we thought and discussed that it is past karma and the today's desires and all? But how can it be so bad when you're seeing wars and people killing each other? I mean, and so many dirty things happening. Matlab, where is this badness coming from?
There's no
Extreme
badness. There's no badness. You're thinking it's bad. It's just a projection. So what you're seeing is bad is just a way for people to express their mind and ego in a bad way. But you don't have to see it as bad. It's just a movie. Ultimately, there's nothing good, bad. Ultimately, there is no murder. Ultimately, nothing is happening. It's all a show. In the night, if you have a dream that a bad reptile, suppose you have a dream in the night that from your kitchen, in the kitchen you have a tap. And in the kitchen tap, you found a very poison snake coming out in the tap in your dream. When you wake up in the morning, will you break the tap?
No.
Surely you will be scared to touch the tap because you will wonder whether the dream is true. You will on the water and you will see water is coming properly. And for a few minutes, you will be scared. Maybe there's a snake inside my tap. But after 5 minutes, you will know that was just a dream. There was no snake. There's no snake in the tap. So, Ravina, this is about being in consciousness. Being in consciousness that all this negativity, we can drop it in one moment.
So when you're in consciousness, you oversee or you don't see or you're not bothered, or it's actually really not there?
Consciousness is awareness. You become aware that everything is SIP.
Of the truth.
You become aware that everything is SIP. There is nothing bad. Everything is beautiful.
So what about black magic and all? It doesn't exist, right?
Doesn't exist. It can only exist when you believe in it. If you believe in it, then you're creating you're creating a paranoia, you're creating a self-psychosis.
Yeah, because like before I met you and this group, I had a lot of problems in my mind because of many things I've not yet discussed with you as yet. But now, after joining this thing, this group, I'm in some different. I'm always joyful.
Yeah. Because you're free from that ignorance of Satan and devil and shaitan and black magic. All these things can't come close to you because you've awakened.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like, what kind of joy is this?
Just enjoy it. The joy is the realization you are SIP. The joy is the realization that SIP is everywhere. So you feel happy meeting people, you talk to people like SIP. You are not worried, you have no fear, you have no anxiety, you are happy.
Yeah. And that love for God is different only now. It's like literally that's a true love, It's different.
So it's
Thank
very
you
beautiful.
so much.
That is also your seeking the divine, not
Yeah.
thanking me. You have to thank yourself because you have committed yourself to a new journey.
Yeah.
You are not just going and wasting your life in some irrelevant matters. You
Yeah.
have committed your life to a better purpose, a better cause. So your life has become better.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Bala.
Thank you.
Yes, Bala, and then Lavin.
Guruji, just now you said that in your family, nobody is bothered about enlightenment. Even in my family, my husband, he doesn't care anything. उनको कुछ अच्छा ही नहीं लगता है गुरुजी. अगर मैं मेरे मम्मी को भी कुछ समझाऊं, तो she will listen, and then the next moment she will tell, "तो you didn't go to temple, you didn't go there." So I stopped calling her Guruji. Why we are facing this type of
Don't ask why. उनका कर्म है ना. आपका मम्मी का कर्म है. आप don't get into these things.
But
you be in your consciousness. तुम्हारा मम्मी सुनता है, मम्मी बोली तुम टेंपल में गई? हाँ जाके आई. मैं जाके गणेश जी को लड्डू खिला के आई. हो गया. खुश हो जाएगी वो.
Okay, Guruji. Guruji.
देखो, अंडरस्टैंड. लेकिन उसके बाद वो देन शी विल लिसन टू यू. हाँ, और भगवान मुझे बोला मंदिर में, भगवान मुझे क्या बोला मंदिर में, कि मैं तुम्हारे अंदर में हूँ. ऐसे बोल दो.
Then she नहीं.
You tell her like that. मैं मंदिर में गया, गणपति को लड्डू खिलाया, फिर गणपति ने बोला मुझे तुम मंदिर में क्यों आई हो, मैं तो तुम्हारे अंदर में हूँ. At least she is listening to you ना. हाँ, ऐसे बोला, ऐसे हुआ. हाँ, कौन सा लड्डू खिलाया गणपति को? बूंदी का लड्डू खिलाया. हाँ, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. Okay.
You're such a multi-purpose personality. You're a comedian.
लविन, जोकर बना दिया मुझे. लविन.
Shivoham again.
Yes, Lavin. Yes.
About healing, I in Singapore there are some people at our center. Somebody invited somebody to come and give a talk. They had come from India and they were saying they are like they do remote healing for people who have illnesses, and then they charge you a certain amount, like 18,000 rupees a month. And that time they were doing some Triambakam and healing and all. I don't believe in all those. I love to hear, like I told you, but I don't believe. My opinion, I want to know your opinion on this.
No, it's just a business.
It's
just a business. So understand that there are two types. You should be very clear. Something is commercial or something is spiritual. If it is spiritual, it cannot be commercial. If it is commercial, it cannot be spiritual.
Yeah. And how about novenas? Like in Singapore now, I had gone to when I was young in Mahim Church and all. young, and now I just came across someone told me go for these 9 novenas, you'll be healing, Mother Mary will heal you, or like my daughter's going through the journey of like wanting a child or something, what is your opinion about doing these, going to novenas and praying to Mother Mary with faith? Does those miracles happen in,
If
So-
you're following spirituality, this is called ignorance.
okay. Okay.
In spirituality, you understand that law, everything is governed by God, and
Yes.
God is a supreme immortal power,
Yes.
and the world is unfolding as per karma.
Yes.
If you want healing, you go and do good karma, you can get good healing.
Yes. Yes.
And if you go and pray to SIP, praying also the good karma. But to believe, there's one father who told my friend, he told my friend, you just give 10% and to the church, and then God will suffer for your sins.
Yes.
And that girl kept on giving 10%, 10%. Then she said, I'm still suffering every time I'm giving 10%. Use your common sense. Does God want your 10%?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why can't we use our common sense?
Yeah. But
Why are
if
we believing these
like
lies?
my daughter wants me to follow her, I've gone through that stage, but to follow her because she needs support, like I went,
No harm going, but try to make your daughter understand and try to make her follow a practical path. Don't criticize what she's doing,
Hmm. Hmm.
but say there's a stronger path. And that path is, suppose you see the divine in one and all. You serve the divine in one and all. There can be nothing greater than that. Why you have to do? You can do that, Naveen. You can see somebody poor in Singapore who you can identify and give them something to eat. That is serving God.
Yeah, they see me doing that. They see me doing service at Dara Center. Of course, Dara Center, they don't like all the kirtan part. They go sometimes because of me, but they don't believe in all the drama that goes around. So they say we don't. We will just, So I leave it to them. They are grown up young adults.
Yeah. But you see, you have to be very gentle. You can't. I was telling Gopal. Gopal is saying my brother in the village is not listening to me. We cannot force anybody to listen to us.
Yeah.
But you can advise them. Yes,
Yes.
I see two hands. Anand and Will going up and down. With the Anand and Will want to ask. And last comment from Bala before we close. Bala, कुछ और बोलना है कुछ? Yes, Bala and end. Will and then if Anand wants to speak, otherwise Bala. We're going to close the session.
I'm so Shivong. Sorry, it looks like I've come too late now, have I?
No, you have got time for the last question.
I just have the usual question that I feel for a long time of my life I was unconscious of SIP, and I paid not proper attention, not proper reverence, not proper respect to SIP. And as you know, I've got myself into terrible trouble, and I want to dedicate my life to SIP and to his works and to be a proper servant of SIP. But I've got this very terrible issue that
the first thing you must do is stop thinking about what has happened till yesterday.
Yes,
that is over. It is not yours. It
Yes,
does
sir.
not belong to you. Those were
Yes.
circumstances that have brought you here today. Today
Yes, sir.
you are a purified soul. Today
Yes.
you are a particle of SIP. Please don't let your mind cling on to that misery. Let
Yes,
it
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
Let it go and dedicate your life to SIP.
Yes, sir.
And you are a dynamic person. Spread this message, what we are talking every day. Reach people, reach SIP in all. What has happened is over and out. It's not you. It was done by somebody else. It is some other identity. You are not that identity anymore. Your identity has changed.
Yes, sir.
So leave it. Don't cling to it.
Thank you very
Every
much.
time I tell you this, you listen to me, but your mind again clings to it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Don't
sir.
let your mind cling to it. I know your problem. I know it through and through. Don't let your mind cling to what you say that I didn't do. That body did. And I am not that body, mind, ego, which did all that. Will, how many crimes I must have committed till today then? Then I should not be entitled to enlightenment.
Really? Wow.
If I behave like you, I can never be enlightened.
Yes, sir.
What have I done to all the rubbish, all the garbage of my past? What have I done?
I'm amazed actually because that's quite a substantial amount. I mean, I don't know exactly, but I imagine that you must have made some pretty heavy karma, and yet, in spite of that, you've managed to succeed. It's like you haven't been blocked. Quite amazing.
So you have to flush the past. When you go to the toilet, you just spit into it and say, flush, it's gone, that's over, it's not me.
There was this famous monk in the Buddha's day. His name was Angulimala. He killed hundreds of people.
Yeah. I know the story. So how did the Buddha enlighten him?
Well, he told him to stop killing people. That's the number one.
That's all, and it's over. So you it's something that you believe very strongly. So you have a right example.
Yeah, well, I'm in deep shock. I'm deep
No,
shock.
SIP gives all of us an opportunity to stop sinning.
Yes,
The moment, okay, Will, can I give you a beautiful line today? I've got a line specially for you. Are you ready for it?
I'm recording it, sir.
I'm giving you a very simple line.
Yes, sir.
The day you stop sinning. Yes, Will. The day you stop sinning.
The day I stop sinning.
You start winning.
I start winning. Thank you very much. Beautiful.
The day you stop sinning, you start winning.
Thank you, sir. What a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
No, but don't be the same Will which was the past. That will is gone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bala, closing comment, Bala.
Guruji, I just wanted to share. I was going to say initially only, Guruji, staying away from people, not proving ourselves that you are right, I'm wrong, you are right. So Guruji, because of that, you are enjoying your mental peace at very much higher level, Guruji. So I just
Bala,
want.
You, me, कौन है? You कौन है? Me कौन है?
गुरुजी, वो नहीं है गुरुजी.
मैं पूछ रहा हूँ you and me कौन है? कौन you, कौन me?
We are all sick, Guruji.
Okay, फिर मालूम है ना Bala.
But I just
Namaskar. We will see you tomorrow at 8.